we're going to be using the final gun that you play with in every Call of Duty campaign. We're going to build a 1-to-1 replica of what you see in that mission, and then we'll play a game with that gun. Then, of course, we'll rank it on a tier list. This should be fun. Let's dive in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our final mission in Call of Duty 4 is called Game Over. And the gun you're looking at right in front of you is the M4 with an ACOG scope. Now, this mission, you probably remember it more for taking out Zakayev with the pistol. It gets slid to you at the end. But there's a whole entire mission prior to that. Look at this guy. What? No. Yeah. So there's a whole entire part before that where you're in like a Jeep and you're in this high-speed shootout kind of all over the place. And what you start with is this bad boy here. Now, the M4 for me, I'm gonna be truthful. This is probably an unpopular opinion. I actually feel like I used the M4 more than I used the M16, which is, it's just an insane thing to say for COD 4. But I'm gonna say it. But anyway, I feel like for some reason in campaigns, when these old school Modern Warfares, they always give you ACOG scope. I don't know why. They just love ACOG scope. Oh, I knew he was up there. No! This is a video that I need to do, is things you forgot about in Call of Duty. We all forgot that you could actually use night vision goggles. Let me see if I can get a kill with night vision goggles. Let me get a long range kill. That actually worked. Can I get one more? We got to get out of COD 4. This is the best I've ever played in my entire life. Game Over, M4 ACOG scope. I'm not gonna lie. These guys were either bots or I was feeling myself. I'm not sure which. I don't care for the ACOG scope, but I love the M4. I'm going A tier. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, our next game, World at War. And this is probably a gun you haven't seen in 17 years, because even if you played World at War, you probably didn't use it. This is the SVT, and this is a rifle. I feel like when you played the last mission in World at War, it was called Downfall, by the way. Again, you kind of remember the end scene where you're planting the flag and you kind of control, you win the war and the whole good thing. And you don't really remember what gun you use. Maybe like it's like the MP4. Oh, hold on a second. Maybe you think it's like the MP40 because when you play World at War, you always think it's the MP40. But no, you start the campaign off with an SVT. I don't know why. I feel like I immediately picked up like a PPSH. I know a lot of you are going to argue with me and say, no, it was the PPSH. No, it's because that's what you picked up first. Okay, hold on a second. Is SVT meta in World at War and I never knew it? I feel like this thing actually wasn't that bad. I remember people using this in like Search and Destroy. Did I just get no scoped? I got quick scoped with a Springfield? Oh, shoot. You guys know I hate to brag, but listen, sometimes I got it still. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Reload! What in the grandpa reload speed is going on here? Whoa, he didn't have a thing above his name. I was talking about the SVT in Search and Destroy. You talk about grandpa. My aim with this thing and my trigger finger is awful. Holy moly. People using these single shot guns in Search and Destroy a little bit, they'd have like a little flash hider on them. And they actually weren't that bad if you had some of these people probably had modded controllers and crap back in the day. Dude, this has gotta be the slowest reload of all time. It's not that bad though. If you hit your shots, little bro, it's not bad. Look at this. Bop, bop, bop. I mean, if you hit your shots, this is actually pretty good. Listen, it ain't my favorite, that's for sure, but I don't think it's bad. I think if you had a good trigger finger, you probably like this gun. I do not. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Well, now we are on Modern Warfare 2, and we're going to be using a gun that I don't think I've used maybe ever in this game. I have 0 attachments for it, but Modern Warfare 2's final mission is called Endgame. Now, if you remember Endgame, you're chasing down Shepard, and... Okay, hang on a second. I might be back with the Uzi boys. Why are you camping in the corner? You get into a boat, almost immediately in this mission and go to hunt down Shepard. It's actually a really good mission and a fun mission. Well, for some reason in the boat mission, you're rocking an Uzi and kind of shooting the... Oh my, I'm back. This map is not good for those with an Uzi. Watch this. Oh my gosh, I actually hit those shots. I'm shocked. We might be able to work over here a little bit. Woo! Okay, I'll give the Uzi this. We got a little movement with this thing. Let's see if I can hit a throwing knife here. Throwback Thursday. That's only how far they throw it in this game. I need you to tell me in the comments, did you use the Uzi in MW2? And if you say yes, I'm literally just going to reply you're lying, because I don't think I've ever seen this thing on the battlefield before. Maybe they were trying to... I'm dead. I can't fight long range with this thing. Like, this map is terrible for this gun. They're all just sitting back in their spawn and I can't get back there. Okay, see, up close, it's not bad, but this game is just... And he's using a UMP-45. Of course he is, because guess what? That's what everybody used. They didn't use this thing. If you used an Uzi in Modern Warfare 2, you probably were the worst person on the team. No offense. I'm going F tier. I'm sorry. I think it's bad. I think it's very bad. Well, here we are in Black Ops 1, and we are just feeling so good because the final mission in Black Ops 1 is called Redemption. And luckily for us, they give us a FAMAS. Now, if you played this mission, we're heading to the number station to try to destroy it and stop it and all that good stuff. Stop the broadcast. The beginning of the mission starts out in a helicopter for like a long part of it. You do eventually get out of the helicopter, and when you do, they give you the FAMAS. It's just, it feels so good. You know, MW2 gives us an ACOG scope and an Uzi, and you know what Black Ops 1 said? They said, hey, why don't you sit back and enjoy, use the Black Ops 1 FAMAS. Who is it? Why am I getting knifed at? Now, for this one, I mean, we don't really have to show this one off too often, because, I mean, I feel like if you know Black Ops 1 and know the Black Ops franchise... ignore my aim there, guys. That's on me. The FAMAS is literally one of the most overpowered guns maybe in Call of Duty history. This guy has no idea what he's doing. He's looking the wrong way. I got low ammo already. What? I should have put scavenger on. When I think about the most overpowered guns in COD history, I think FAMAS might be up there for me. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see! Probably one of my favorite campaigns in Call of Duty history. And not only in Call of Duty history, maybe in like gaming history. I just love that game. And it was just so good. This site's kind of messing with me a little bit. I've never used this site before. Okay, why does this entire team have last stand? Get a day job. Hey, buddy, how you doing? The whole team has last stand. These guys need to go to jail. All right, we don't got to take a long time with this one, guys. It's the FAMAS, Black Ops 1, most overpowered gun of all time. I actually like the reflex sight. I think it kind of helps. I should put scavenger on, though, because I burned through that ammo like crazy. It's an A tier, guys. Let's move on. Well, we are in Modern Warfare 3, and unfortunately, we have to use this big bad boy, the MK46. Now, the last mission in MW3... I apologize. Maybe I'm wrong on this thing. So the last mission on MW3 is Dust to Dust. You actually are going to hunt down Makarov, obviously. And what you do is you're in Juggernaut suits. I don't know if you guys remember this, but you just go hunting, man. And you're with the LMG. You're rocking the LMG on your back. Oh my. Now, this thing is not awful. It's just very, very slow and it's heavy. But honestly, if you can kind of get to a spot and post up, like right here is probably a great spot to post up, except for there's nobody here. So let's keep it moving. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. This is how That's how LMG players play. And I had to try to do it. I feel like I can't run around with this thing like I want to. Maybe I'll just start laying down. Like I'll just every corner, I'm just gonna start laying down. This is how LMG players play, I guess. Yeah! Now this thing has about 900 bullets, so I can just sit here and not move and not reload either. So I am playing like a rat right now, but this is how you play, okay? Okay, I'm moving up. I'm moving up. I'm moving up. Oh my goodness. Hey, if you play like an LMG player, you sit, you chill, you camp, you don't reload, it's actually not that bad. This seems crazy to say, but if I say B tier, am I gonna get, guys, are you guys gonna slap me upside the head? I might go B tier. All right. right, so now we're on Black Ops 2, and the final mission on Black Ops 2 is called Judgment Day. When you start this mission, you actually are using one of those like bat suits where you're flying in on the mission, flying in the air. But once you land, you got yourself a scar, and not just any scar. You got yourself a scar with the target finder. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like I haven't seen a target finder on a scar before. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I should, yeah, that's on me. I mean, the scar was kind of an underrated gun in Black Ops 2, and I feel like if you put a target finder on it, I've never thought about it, but... Yeah, okay. The real goal of this video is to find different builds that maybe we didn't have in multiplayer that maybe we should have used, and the campaign was telling us all along. All right. Okay, so this thing right now far away is not my favorite, but we're gonna get a far away shot here. We're gonna get one. We have to get one. Just learn to two-tap here. Right here. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Okay. We'll move on again. Dude. Dude. Dude! I'm gonna count that. Okay, guys, Scar and BO2. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. I think the Scar is one of the most underrated guns, and I actually like the target finder. I just gotta learn to control the recoil a little bit. You know, maybe I gotta add a second attachment, maybe put a little grip on that thing. That might help me. I'm going A tier on this one. Shout out to Scar. Needs more love. All right, guys. I'm not gonna promise anything playing this game. You might only see one kill, but this is the final gun in the COD Ghost campaign. The final mission was called Judgment Day. You're going to hunt down Rourke, and you actually succeed in the beginning, and then little do we know at the end we actually lost. But besides the point, this is the gun that you were using in the... Look at this guy back here, man. This is Call of Duty Ghost. There's a guy back here sitting in 2025. That's a sickness, okay? Let's get to the gun. This is the Fad, which I don't know if I ever used this gun in the game besides the campaign, and it has an ACOG scope on it. So we're pretty much starting out 0 for 2 here. We got a terrible map. The gun's probably decent, as I recall in the campaign, but the ACOG scope is interesting. I mean, we got 2 kills. I'll take it. If you didn't use a thermal scope in COD Ghost, you were at a massive disadvantage just being up front with you. So listen, the class build here is not my favorite if we're playing Call of Duty Ghost. Oh, look at this. Guess who went back to the corner? This guy. Sit down. Do you think that Call of Duty Ghost should be a game that gets released? That is the question I'm asking you guys right now in the comments. I'm so scared right now. One more kill. Slide through. No! Do you see what I'm dying to in this game? What is he doing under the truck? I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I just raged for 3 minutes playing COD Ghost. That game is just... I'm sorry. This gun's actually not terrible. The ACOG scope is kind of mid. I feel like this is probably a really good gun if you put better attachments on it. So I'm going to be nice. I'm going to go B tier on it. But if you had like a little red dot sight on it or a thermal, it probably wouldn't be terrible. We'll go B. All right, so now we're on Advanced Warfare. We're going to be very quick with this one. The final mission is called Terminus, and this is when you're trying to hunt down Jonathan Irons. You're almost in like a robot in the beginning, and then after that, you just walk around with a knife or like your fists. And so we're going to be using the gun that your partner uses, and he uses the HBR. So we're going to get a few kills with this one. We're going to keep it simple because there's not really a gun that you personally actually use in this campaign. So I feel like I was just going to show off this bad boy and then be done. Oh, you kind of use guns like this in the campaign. You're in like a mech suit. So I'm like, that doesn't really count. Excuse me. Excuse me. So we'll get a kill with this too. Maybe 2. Let's get one more. Really, at this point? Okay, never mind. All right, so HBR, it's not the gun you use. There's no gun, like I said 18 times in a minute. I mean, the HBR is an A, but there was no gun that you use. So I don't know how we're going to rank this one. Maybe we'll just sit it up there. I have no idea. We're moving on. Nobody really cares. All right, folks. Now it is time for Black Ops 3. And the final campaign mission is called Life. Now, can I lie to you and say I love the Black Ops 3 campaign? I beat it on Veteran. Absolutely, I could lie to you, but here's the true story. The true story is I'm absolutely terrible at Black Ops 3 right now. The second true story is I don't know if I made it past the first 2 missions in the Black Ops 3 campaign. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you guys. I did not enjoy it. I did not like it. He's still in the middle set. He's still in the middle. Now, the good news about this campaign is the gun that you get to use is the Man of War with a red dot sight. Now, the problem is I can't find anybody with this thing to show you that it's good. Is anybody playing in this game? Nah, okay. Yes. I love jetpacks, man. I really feel like if you watch this video way later on and you see this in like 2027, I really hope Black Ops 7 has jetpacks. I really, really do. That's a heck of a move. Oh! No, no, no. I'm back. Now I know how to shoot this Man of War again. I just picked up another Man of War. We're back. Does this have a red dot too? Well, that's close enough. Oh my gosh, it's all coming back to me. And we get a lightning strike. Put it back at their spawn. One more with the Man of War. One more. Enemies forfeiting in 20 seconds. Well, hey, the Man of War is so good that we got the enemies to forfeit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an A tier. Yes, Black Ops 3 might be the GOAT. We are going to have to focus so hard on this one. You're looking at it right here in front of you. The EBR 800 is the gun that you get on the final mission of Infinite Warfare. That is called Operation Black Flag. Now, it's actually, there's kind of like loadouts in Infinite Warfare. If you remember this, it's kind of like a little area you go to. And this is the suggested loadout for the final mission. I'm really focused. Okay, hold on a second. I'm back. Okay, I mean, listen. Honestly, this is kind of a side note. We're talking about campaigns. Infinite Warfare, very underrated campaign, believe it or not. If you didn't play it and you didn't like Infinite Warfare and you gave it a dislike on the trailer like I did, go back and revisit it. Now, my goal, honestly, here is to get 5 kills with this sniper. Now, this might take 45 minutes for me to do that, or 18 different games, but that's my goal. Press Y to toggle. What am I toggling? Hold Y to toggle. Oh. Wait, is that now become... Did my sniper just become an AR? The answer is yes. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is a sniper and an AR. I'm just learning that today. Oh my, I'm back. This is the greatest gun I've ever used in my entire life. Oh my gosh, we might be frying. EBR 800, a sneaky good gun. If you can do sniping and become an AR in the same gun, that's got to count for something, right? I'm gonna go B tier on this one. A shocking B tier. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten to World War II, and yes, the gun you see in front of you is the M1A1 carbine. Now, the final mission in World War II is called the Rhine, and this is where the Allied forces kind of push to the Rhine River, and they kind of take control of the bridge. And you're using an M1A1. Now, do I personally wish you were using like an MP40 or a PPSH or an STG or just about anything other than this gun? Yes, I do. But, you know, we're here to do the final... We're here to use the final gun in every campaign mission, so that's what we're going to do. We got to keep it realistic. Did I unlock this gun about 2.5 minutes ago before recording this? The answer would be yes. Have I ever used this in a multiplayer match besides this one? No. So are we screwed? Maybe. Dude, why didn't I just sit there for a second? Now, I know that this game, I kind of say the same thing every time I go revisit World War II. I hate this gun. I can't stand it. I can't stand it already. There. Wait, can I? No, it's not automatic. I thought it was automatic for a second. I'm going to get a little ratty here. What's up, buddy? This might be a crazy statement, but I'm down to do it. It might be one of my favorite Call of Duty campaigns of all time. Maybe it's a crazy statement. If it's a crazy statement, again, let me know in the comments down below. If it's not, let me know in the comments down below. You know how we were using the SVT back in World at War, and I said, if you have a good trigger finger, this gun might not be that bad. I think I'm in the same boat here with this one right here. If you got a good trigger finger, you might be good with this gun. If you don't, and you're an old man like me, this gun's probably gonna be trash. I might have figured out this M1A1 finally. Watch me work. All right, guys. Hey, listen. Not bad. Not good. Actually, more bad than good. If you got a good trigger finger, it might be better. I'm going D. I'm sorry. I'm going D tier. I'm sorry, guys. All right, next up, we're on BO4, and this game didn't have a campaign. Moving right along. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we got Piccadilly, unfortunately. And as you can see, we are rocking the old reliable M4. Now, the final mission in MW19 was Into the Furnace. Pretty much what happens with Into the Furnace, the positive thing about this campaign is Task Force 141 officially gets made. And then unfortunately after that, we got some of the worst campaigns after the fact. But the gun of choice is the M4 with a 3x scope. And for some reason, we decided to do a little grenade launcher as well. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to try to get a kill with this grenade launcher. That is the worst grenade launcher I've ever seen in my entire life. And I can't hit a shot. Now, I will say, I'm going to defend myself a little bit. I didn't use grenade launchers a lot back in the day. I wasn't the guy doing the grenade launcher one-man army thing back in MW2. That doesn't kill that guy in one shot. These guys are awful. Now, the benefit of this class, I'm not a big fan of the build per se, but when you play Modern Warfare 19, if you played it at any time at all, if you got the M4, you got the goods. That's pretty much, I don't know if that makes sense. You got the M4, you got the goods. I don't know if I should trademark that or not, but let's just say this thing was an absolute pleasure to use. Also, the grenade launcher only gives you one grenade launcher. What a waste. But we're feeling pretty good. Now, the funny thing is we're actually playing Piccadilly, which is the first campaign mission that you play, but we're actually doing the final mission. So, I mean, I can't lose here. Do I have enough? Do I have 2 bullets? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, these guys are awful. Oh, these guys are awful. Shout out Piccadilly, man. One of the worst maps of all time, but there's always somebody in the comment section defending it. Dude, Piccadilly was a good map. Okay, there we go. Wait, I have another one. I mean, the build's a little weird. It's still the M4, and you in the 3x, I mean, you get the job done. The M4 is always an A, no matter what the build is, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, here we are on Tatooine, I mean, Cold War. Okay, so what you're seeing in front of you is the XM4. Now, the final mission in Cold War was called the Final Countdown, and it was actually based on, I mean, whatever version that you chose. So literally all it is an XM4 with a 2x, a Vision Tech 2. A Vision Tech 2x? I mean, am I a flan? Yes, I am. With the XM4, it kind of is a lot like the M4 from MW19. It really doesn't matter what you got on this bad boy. It's gonna hit, okay? Now, going back to the final campaign mission in Cold War, I actually love the Cold War campaign. If you haven't played it yet, I would highly recommend it. It's actually a very, very underrated campaign. Probably one of the best in the Black Ops series. If that's a wild statement, call me crazy. I like that it has the multiple endings, kind of like a BO2. You use the XM4 in the ending that I got, which is the Final Countdown. And this thing is just, I mean, it's just absolutely shredding, boys. Excuse me. I mean, would it be a Call of Duty without you trying to stop a nuke? Probably not. I mean, I feel like I might drop it. Speaking of nuke. I mean, speaking of nuke, why not let it fly? Wait a second. Hold on. No, seriously, though. Wait a second. I'm so sad now. What was that? 13-0! All right, ladies and gentlemen, you saw the XM4. Even with a 2x scope, that's all it had on it. It's still an A. It's just like the M4. It don't matter how you build this thing. It's one of my favorite guns. So it's an A. Let's move on. I'm a little excited to do this one. This is Vanguard. The final mission is called the Final Reich. So I had to look this one up. I'm not gonna lie. I did not play the Vanguard campaign. But here's the good news. It's the MP40s. Why are there people in our spawn? What is happening? So the MP40 with absolutely zero attachments. Now, I did not play the Vanguard campaign, like I said, so I really had no idea until I looked it up. But as soon as I saw the MP40, I just started crying. I said, man, I get to use the MP40 again in 2025, and I get to use the Vanguard movement system. I'm okay, man. Look at these guys. What? Where was that from? The bro's on the gondola, and he's got a sniper on it? How do you even get up on that gondola? Does anybody know? Look at this guy. This guy's like a magician. I'm gonna get it. Watch this. I'm gonna get in the gondola now. Watch this. What's up, boys? No, somebody help me. Wait, is there a guy in that gondola? I wanted to have fun with my MP40. I hate my life. I mean, this is my worst performance in a video yet. Let me get like 1 or 2 more here. Watch this. You're dead. Go back here, spin around, do this. This guy's confused. No idea I'm here. I mean, this has nothing on it. Oh, yeah! I'm so good. I'm so good at this game. One more. Woo! Well, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I hate to brag, but me with the MP40 is like skunk playing Call of Duty. That's a little bit of an over-exaggeration, but MP40 in Vanguard, it's an A. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have now entered into MW2 and the final. Wait a second. Cold Wars is called the final countdown. This is called Countdown. Now, if you remember playing this campaign, this mission was actually not that bad. You were scaling like a skyscraper, and you like are upside down and you're shooting the bad guys. Now, you use a FTAC Recon with a silencer and a red dot. Is FTAC Recon my first choice in this game? Not really, but you know, we're gonna do it anyway, I guess, and see how it goes. Now, I can't find anybody. Is that a real person? Oh, this is a single shotgun. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. Wait, is this automatic? Okay, so it can be automatic and also can be single shot. But the kick on, look at the kick. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot! Come on, man. I might keep it single fire. Despite my trigger finger being absolutely disgustingly bad. I mean, there's a quick 2. I'll take it. Yeah, baby. You see it. You see the moves. Oh my gosh, that's such bad aim. There's somebody behind me. Somebody's behind me. Correct? Incorrect. What's that noise? Okay, I mean, listen, it's not a bad gun, though. I mean, it's just like every single shotgun. If you can hit your shots, it's good. If you can't, it's bad. We got a little UAV. I'm getting shot in the back. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Okay, FTAC Recon. Silencer, red dot sight, not awful. I'll admit it. Is it my favorite gun? No, but it killed in like 2 bullets. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give it a B tier. Move on before I change my mind. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are not in a good situation here because the final mission, Trojan Horse and Countdown, another countdown for some reason. We're using the Haymaker. Obviously, your goal in the final mission in the MW3 campaign is to hunt down Makarov. For some reason, you have a Haymaker with nothing on it. 0 attachments. Now, with having this gun, especially on a state, we sit in big doo-doo, Jaja. And so we're just gonna try to get like 1 or 2 kills and see what happens. Oh, this thing is awful. Hold on a second. This is the best gun of all time. Hold on a second. This is the best gun of all time. This is the worst gun of all time. What? Oh, he doesn't even know I'm here. He doesn't even know I'm here. I mean, I had to do what I had to do. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. That's plenty good. That's plenty good for me. All right, folks. I mean, the Haymaker, it ain't good. It ain't bad. I mean, it's a shotgun and we're on a state. That's not a good combination. But I feel like if you do hit your shots, not bad. I'll go C tier. Middle of the road. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the final mission in Black Ops 6 takes us to the little HQ or whatever you call it, safe house that you use. And the gun that you're using as you're trying to defend people from, you know, taking over the head. I keep saying headquarters, but it's like the HQ. It's the AMES. AMES, and Luckily, I did this recording live. If you haven't followed the stream yet, please do. And chat said, I know exactly what scope that is. And so let me just show you the build real quick. It's the Prism Tech 4x. If you ever wanted to run this. Now, I'm not sure why you would want to run this in multiplayer, but the maps in Black Ops 6 are way too small to have a zoom in like this. Oh, shoot. It doesn't feel awful. Now, I think it's kind of like an M4 case here where it's just like a good gun. The Amy's is just a great multiplayer gun. So you're just gonna, you're gonna kind of fry with it no matter. Oh, come on. Hey, buddy. What's the point of the 4x if it doesn't work? Is he still up there? You know, I gotta say something about the Black Ops 6 maps real quick. I think they had an idea to like do the small maps, but I can't even barely commentate on these games because I literally have to think so quickly about what I'm playing that I feel like I can't even talk about the gun. Now, I do want to know what you guys thought about the Black Ops 6 campaign. I thought it was kind of mid. I'm not a big fan of these open combat missions that they're bringing into Call of Duty. I'm hoping Black Ops 7 gets rid of them. I'm scared that they're going to be adding even more of those. I mean, maybe I do need the 4x because I can't see a thing over there. I mean, your boy is literally aiming down sight like a 90-year-old man. Look, okay, so the 4x does help when you got some distance. Other than that, though, it's kind of mid. The Amy's is just a great gun. I'm so aimed in that it's crazy. Oh, no. Okay. I mean, listen, I think you've seen enough with this thing. Watch this. That's how we're going to end it right there. Beautiful. Okay. Amy's with a 4x scope. Amy's great gun. 4x scope. Don't like it. A tier gun. Terrible scope. Minus a letter. It's a B tier. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the final gun that you use in every single COD campaign. I had a blast doing this one. If you didn't know, we actually did this a previous time. We did the first gun. So if you want to watch that one, we'll have a little thing over here in a couple seconds. But let me know which one of these guns was your favorite. It was kind of fun to use guns that I didn't normally have. I mean, some of these I had to unlock for the first time ever, like the M1A1. So you know what? This was a very enjoyable video, so thank you very much for suggesting it. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and again, go watch the first one over here. We'll see you in the next one.